Donald Trump is setting out to make his third presidential campaign even more racist than his first two presidential campaigns. As you'll remember, Donald Trump essentially launched his first presidential campaign coming down that escalator, then telling America that immigrants are coming over to this country to rape and kill you. And he spent most of that first campaign railing against immigrants coming into the United States. He did it, though not to the same extent in 2020. He attempted, it just didn't land right with the public, because we were in the middle of a pandemic. But he has decided to triple down on it for his third campaign. And he released a video this week announcing that he is more than ready to shred the United States Constitution in order to appease his racist base. And he will shred the Constitution by issuing an executive order doing away with birthright citizenship for children of immigrants into the United States. Basically, we have Section 1 of the 14th Amendment that says, I'll just read it, all persons born or naturalized in the United States or subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the law. Basically says if you're born in the United States, you're a U.S. citizen, doesn't matter your parents' immigration status, you are a resident. That is birthright citizenship. Now, Trump says in his video that he is going to issue an executive order doing away with it. So he is going to issue an executive order from the office of the presidency to undo the 14th Amendment. Now, I don't know if you're that familiar with constitutional law, but if you're not, let me go ahead and tell you, that's illegal. That's just flat out illegal. You can't do that. You want to change a part of the Constitution? Guess what? We're headed towards a constitutional convention. Then you got to get the states involved. You got to get the voters involved. You got to get Congress involved. The President of the United States cannot sign an executive order doing away with part of the Constitution. That's simply idiotic. I don't know if Trump actually knows that. I mean, I genuinely cannot tell if he understands that he wouldn't have the authority to do that, or if he just thinks that his Republican-packed Supreme Court is somehow going to go along with it and say, sure, the president can do whatever the hell they want. If that's the case, I don't imagine Donald Trump would stop at the 14th Amendment. I'm pretty sure he'd do away with most of them, other than, of course, the Second Amendment. And then we're pretty much in a dictatorship and the country's over. But his base doesn't know any of that. All they know is, hey, he's going to get rid of them anchor babies, right? I mean, that was the term we heard all throughout Donald Trump's first campaign, anchor babies. You got these illegal immigrants coming into the United States, they're having the babies, and boom, now the baby's a citizen, now we can't deport them. Oh, it's frustrating. Because that's all Trump wants to do. He wants to rile up the crazies, he wants to rile up the racists, and that is exactly what this proclamation is about. It's not about actually affecting change here in the United States. It's not about righting a wrong somehow in the 14th Amendment. It's all about gaining votes. And Donald Trump knows that he is struggling. He knows that the Republican Party isn't exactly popular these days. So he's going back to his roots, going back to the racism, trying to get all these people angry about a group of people that he claims, and he claimed in 2015 and 2016 as well, that they, the others, are responsible for all your problems in life. That's why you can't find a job. That's why you're not getting decent pay, because of these immigrants. It's horrific. And the worst part is, back in 2015 and 2016, it worked. We'll have to wait and see if it works this time, but knowing his base, they're absolutely going to love this, even though they don't realize that he has no power whatsoever to actually do what he's promising to do. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.